Daisy Coleman was born on March 30, 1997, in Albany, Missouri, into a loving family. Her father, Michael, was a physician, and her mother, Melinda, was a veterinarian. Daisy grew up alongside her three brothers in a small-town environment, enjoying a close-knit family life. A passionate and talented young girl, Daisy had a flair for the arts, particularly painting, and excelled in academics. She was also a cheerleader at Maryville High School, known for her bright personality and kind-hearted nature. The Coleman family experienced their first major tragedy in 2009, when Michael Coleman died in a car accident. This loss was devastating for Daisy and her family, but they persevered, leaning on one another for support. The family relocated to Maryville, Missouri, hoping to rebuild their lives. On January 8, 2012, Daisy, then 14 years old, and her 13-year-old friend Paige Parkhurst attended a small gathering at the home of Matthew Barnett, a 17-year-old high school senior. Daisy and Paige had sneaked out of Daisy's house that night without her mother's knowledge. At the gathering, Daisy was given alcohol and later assaulted by Barnett while unconscious. Paige was also assaulted by another boy at the gathering. The boys filmed parts of the incidents and shared the videos among their peers. Daisy was left outside her home in freezing temperatures, wearing only a t-shirt and sweatpants, with her hair frozen to the ground. She was found by her mother in the early hours of the morning. Daisy and her family reported the assault to the authorities. Initially, charges were filed against Barnett for felony sexual assault and against another boy for filming the incident. However, the charges were later dropped by the Nottoway County prosecutor, citing insufficient evidence. The decision sparked outrage in the community and drew national attention to the case. The Colemans faced severe backlash in Maryville. Daisy was bullied relentlessly by her peers, both online and in person. The family's house was burned down under suspicious circumstances, adding to their trauma. Despite the hostility, the Colemans continued to advocate for justice and raise awareness about sexual assault. Daisy's story gained widespread attention after being featured in a 2016 Netflix documentary titled Audrey and Daisy, which highlighted the struggles of sexual assault survivors and the societal challenges they face. The documentary brought Daisy's story to a global audience, making her an emblematic figure in the fight against sexual violence. Daisy co-founded Safe BAE, Safe Before Anyone Else, a non-profit organization dedicated to preventing sexual assault in middle and high schools. Through this platform, she worked tirelessly to educate young people about consent, bystander intervention, and survivors' support. Her advocacy inspired countless survivors to share their stories and seek help. Despite her strength and resilience, Daisy struggled with the long-term effects of the assault and the subsequent trauma. On August 4, 2020, at the age of 23, Daisy tragically took her own life. Her death was a devastating reminder of the profound impact of sexual violence and societal stigmatization. Daisy Coleman's legacy lives on through the continued work of Safe BAE and the awareness she raised about sexual assault. Her story has prompted important conversations about victim blaming, justice, and the need for systemic change in addressing sexual violence. Daisy remains a symbol of courage and a beacon of hope for survivors everywhere, ensuring that her voice continues to inspire and drive change.